syllabus for example. Sir, can you will send the syllabus for exam?
Syllabus 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 chapters. 5 chapters. Right. Okay.
So why so many courses, sir?
So whoever watches the waiting persons in the
Mute
lobby, they
your
can
mic.
just make them admit. Okay. Listen. How to know that how far that we have traveled, and how to know what is the length and width of a particular subject or object, and why do we need to know that how far are we going to travel? Why do we need to know that how far are we going to travel?
To have an idea about the distance to reach the place, sir.
Okay. Any more thing? Like the mode of transport can be chosen, right? To choose the mode of transport, right? And why do we need to know about the physical dimensions like length and width of an object? Why do we need to know the physical dimensions like length or width of an object? If we know the physical dimensions, we
Use
can
the
use it
object.
effectively, right?
Share the object, sir. Sir, to use the object side, fix something in that object.
Yes, very good.
To effectively use the object, sir.
Yes, very good. To effectively use that object, right? And
So
what
which
is
you
length?
subject is today, sir?
What is length? Can anyone tell? What is length or what is width?
On the objective, sir.
Huh?
Length is a measurement.
Measurement. Okay.
There is a standard unit of measurement.
Standard unit of measurement. I am asking the definition of length. You know length, na? All of you know length, right? So whenever you are asked what is the length of a particular subject, you will measure and you tell. And now
Yes,
tell
sir,
me,
in math.
what is length? Definition of length. Definition of length.
The longest side of a shape or object is length, sir.
Huh?
Sir, the longest dimension of a shape is known as length, sir. Sir, the longest dimension of the shape. The measure of an object is called length.
Yes. The longest dimension of a given subject, right? And what is width?
The shortest dimension of a given, the shortest dimension of the object.
Very good.
The shortest dimension of the object.
Right. Okay. So to measure the length, or width, people used to use some non-standard units in ancient times, or when the science was not developed much, like gilli and danda, like measuring with foot, measuring with hand span, measuring from the middle finger length to your elbow. All these things are used, right? So if we are using the non-standard units, what is the problem? What are the problems that we may
It
face?
varies from place. Sir, person to person, sir. Every person doesn't have the
Yes.
Every person have different length of their hands. Yes, sir. Person
Yes.
to person.
Because all persons do not have the same length or same width of their measurements, like their what's a hand span, or from the what's a edge of the middle finger to the elbow. All these things they will not be same from one person to other person. So these measurements will be varying from one person to other person, right? And with place also sometimes the measurements may changes, right? And what is measurement?
Sir, nowadays also the florists also use the hand only, sir.
That is okay. See, for the purposes like for the informal purposes, non-standard measurements can be utilized. There is no much big problem. But for scientific purposes, the non-standard measurements cannot be utilized, right? And what is measurement?
Measurement is some unknown quantity, sir.
Yeah, you are having,
Comparing an
you will be having one known quantity, one known unit quantity, right? You will be having one known unit quantity with a particular specific length, right? You will be using that known quantity, and how many known quantities are there in your given subject that you are going to compare. So comparison of an unknown quantity with some known unit quantity, some known unit quantity.
Sir, the known quantity is used in measurement. Stop presenting. I am not presenting. Stop. Who are these? Yes, sir. Abhi okay, sir.
Please stop quarreling. Eh? You are all away from each other, but still you are quarreling. Eh? Comparison of an unknown quantity.
Abhishek. Abhishek.
Right? So you know 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. That is the known quantity to you. Right? You are given one sari and you are asked to measure its length. Right? You take that 1 meter rod or half meter rod and you will compare it. How many half meters are there in the length of that sack? That you have measured that. So that is what called measurement. Comparison of an unknown quantity with some known quantity. With some known quantity. Right? So what is unit then? Just now I told unit quantity. What is unit? You are measuring substance. You are measuring subject may get changes. Your measuring subject may get changes in its parameters, but unit it will not be getting changed. It is the fixed quantity, the known fixed quantity which is used in measurement. Okay, the known fixed quantity that is used in measurement is known as unit.
Stop presenting.
The known fixed quantity used in measurement is known as unit. In every unit, two parts are present. The first part will be a number, and second part, that is the name of that measurement or the unit of that measurement. Okay, the name that we have given to that unit. So for example, length we are taking. I have taken the length of one table. Length of table I have taken. And giving it as
Stop presenting.
2 meters.
Sir,
In this, two parts are there. Number 2 and this meter word. Right? So every unit it has 2 parts. Every unit it has 2 parts. Right? Two parts in it. What are they? First one is the number, and second one is the name of that unit. It is the number and it is the name of the unit. Name of the unit for a given parameter. The parameter here is what? What is the parameter for which we have taken the measurement? What is the parameter? What is the parameter that we have taken the measurement? Tell me.
The meter.
No, I am asking what is the parameter or subject for which we have taken. Yes, length is the parameter. For the table, we have taken, we are measuring the length. So we can measure different parameters. A table weight can be measured. Okay, right? I will take weight. Weight of the table. Weight of table I am taking. And I will write.
I can
50
presenting,
kgs I
sir.
write. So, see, in the first example, what have we measured? We have measured length. Length is the parameter. In second example, what have we measured? Weight. So, weight is the parameter. So, for a given subject, we can measure different parameters. We can measure different parameters, right? And we can ask area of the table, how much area that it has occupied. You can write some 15 square, some 20 square centimeters, something you can write. Okay, so the length, weight, area, all these are different parameters that can be measured. Okay, right? So in every unit, there are two fixed, there are 2 parts in it. What are they? They are, first one is the number and second one is the name of the unit. Okay.
Unit of measurement.
Right. So, as we already have discussed, when we use non-standard units of measurement, it will create certain problems like they will change from person to person, place to place or time to time, and the people who are just taking these measurements may not be clearly understanding the results of the measurements by using the non-standard units of measurements. So, usage of non-standard units of measurement, it has got several problems. So, we have preferred to shift from the usage of non-standard measurements to usage of standard units of measurement. Why we need to shift from the usage of non-standard units of measurements to standard units of measurement? Because usage of non-standard units of measurement, it poses some problems like varying results, ununderstandable results, right? Whereas usage of standard units of measurements, it will not create any such problem. So we have shifted. So what are the standard units of measurements?
The unit of measurement which do not change. Meter,
Yes.
centimeter,
Standard.
centimeter.
Listen. I am asking that.
Not change.
I am just asking the definition of standard units of measurement.
Sir, yes, unit of measurement is meter.
Listen.
The unit of measurement that do not change.
Yes, The word standard itself is referring. Standard means something which is not changing. Standard means he is very standard person, we say. Means he will not change in his character. He will not change his behavior. That is what called standard. Standard nature means something which cannot get changes. Something which do not get altered. That is what called standard. Okay, standard units of measurement. The units of measurement which do not change from person to person, place to place, time to time. Are you getting it? Standard word we use for something which does not change. Standard word means we use something which does not change. So standard person means the person will not change in his character, in his personality. Standard. He is very standard man. Okay. Very standard means he will not change. That's what we are referring. So standard units of measurement means the unit is standard, it will not change. So standard units of measurements, the units of measurements which do not change from person to person, place to place and time to time. Those are called standard units of measurements. Okay. Right.
Sir, board is not clear.
I will make it clear, don't worry.
Sir, it is correctly visible, sir.
Now it is visible. Previously it got blurred. Okay. Right. The units of measurement.
He has a network problem.
Which do not change.
There somebody are presenting whiteboard.
Person to person.
Sir, present and give us the present, sir.
Sir, Saurya is present.
Patrick Shaurya is presenting, sir.
Atharva Oskati do not present.
Patrick Shaurya, off your video.
Right. So standard units of measurement means the units of measurements which do not change from person to person or from place to place or from time to time. The word standard means which do or which does not change. Right? Okay. Okay, we have learned that we should not use non-standard units of measurement, and we have learned what are why we should use standard units of measurement. But before going to learn what are different standard units of measurement, we should learn what are different non-standard units of measurements also, which were used by the people of ancient times. Okay, as already discussed, the non-standard units of measurements that were used by the people of ancient times were length of a foot, width of a finger and distance of a step, right? Like that. You might have heard of various civilizations, Indus Valley civilizations, Harappan civilization, etc. The people of Indus Valley civilization
Hello, sir.
Is my voice audible to you?
Yes, sir. Your voice is clear, sir.
Thank you, thank you. So, people of what is happening? Harsh Vidyavan, stop presenting. Those who are very much interested to present them their videos, you may take the lesson. No problem. I will stop. Huh? Right. The people of Indus Valley civilization, they have used the measurements of length, because if they would not have used the measurements of length, okay, they have used almost like standard units of measurements of length. If they would not have used, they would not have constructed perfect geometrical constructions. And when many archaeologists excavated, means they dig the earth in order to find some old civilizations, all these things were found. So Indus Valley civilization people, they used very good measurements of length. And in Egypt, one particular unit of length was used, that is cubit. Cubit is, of course, it is non-standard unit of measurement. What is cubit? A cubit is the length from elbow to the fingertips. Where we are coming across this cubit? Cubit is the length from elbow to the fingertips. Where we are coming across this cubit?
Sir, from elbow to the finger, sir.
Elbow to fingertips. Where we are coming across this cubit? Where generally we come across? The people who sell
Flowers, sir.
flowers.
Flower.
Okay. The people who sell the flowers.
Tourists are using, sir.
Yes.
Nowadays also they are using, sir.
Yes, that's what I am telling. Nowadays also cubit is used. In local terms it is used, it is being called in different terminologies, but in English, okay, as per the Egyptians it is cubit. Okay? Right. And ancient Romans, they measured the length with their steps. They measured the length with their steps.
Stop presenting.
So if you keep presenting, my video will get off.
Sir, sorry, presenting.
I don't know why you want to present. Right. And the end of an outstretched arm and chin, it is known as ad. The end of an outstretched arm. Arm means your hand. Arms are nothing but your hands. Right? Your hands are also called arms. So if you stretch your hand from the end of your hand up to your chin, whatever the length is there, that length is known as yard. Okay. So this yard also one of the units of measurement. Oh my God.
Sir.
No, sir. Someone is making, sir, me.
In Biocati is presenting, sir. In Biocati, sir.
Sir, remove the students who are presenting.
Sir, someone is making me, sir, as presenter.
Sir, they'll present and put us present, sir.
Sir, someone is making me, sir.
So usage of the non-standard units of measurement, it has created a lot of confusion in measurement. Because these units of measurement, they keep changing from person to person, place to place and time to time. Right? Because everyone's body parts will not be same. They will be slightly different from person to person. In 1790, the French people have created metric system of measurement. In 1790, the French people, they have created a metric system of measurement. And then, for the sake of uniformity, means in order to have same type of measurements throughout the world, international system of units was developed. International system of units, SI, international system of units. I for international system of units, that is for S. So international system of units was developed for what purpose? To have a uniformity of measurement throughout the world. And who has just given the metric system of measurement? French people, they have given the metric system of measurement in the year 1790. As per the SI units, as per the SI system of measurements, the unit of length is 1 meter, that is 100 centimeters. And 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter, right? And for measuring large distances, like distance from one town to another town, meters cannot be utilized. So kilometers are used. Kilo means 1000. Kilometer means 1000 meters. So 1 kilometer is called 1000 meters. Right? So SI units were finally made as the standard units of measurement. For measuring smaller lengths, metric scale is used. Like tailor using a tape, cloth merchant uses a meter rod. All these are metric scales. To measure the length of different types of objects, like different shaped objects, different suitable devices are used. So to measure the length of a notebook, what we use? Metric scale of 15 centimeter from geometry box we use. To measure the length of the girth or perimeter of a tube, we use a tape. So to measure the smaller lengths, metric scales like your geometry scale and a Taylor tape, all these things will be used, right? And while measuring the length of any particular given object, certain steps have to be followed. Certain steps have to be followed. What are the steps that have to be followed to measure the length, to measure the correct length of a given object? And if the object is a curved object, how to measure its length, right? All those things we can learn in the coming class.